But the group that I want to tell you about tonight that I think has really influenced me is a non-geographical covenant community that our family belongs to. And this is a group that was founded in 1975 out of, it says, out of a need for supportive connection and a commitment to social and economic justice. So this is a group called SISBROs, short for Sisters and Brothers. And for all these years we've been together, we have this long, well, it's 6-page single-space typed of our disciplines, our spiritual disciplines, political, economic, how we relate to each other, all of the different ways that help us stay as a community and stay connected. And I just want to talk a little bit about the economic discipline, because this has been one of those things, like you mentioned, if you look at this as your reality for you today, it may be like, wow, I can't do that. But you grow into it a little at a time. And SISBROs, our first statement, I think, is perfect, which is each SISBRO is responsible before God for gaining and using money in a way that allows life to be as simple, just, and joyous as possible. And I could talk more about specifically what that means. But part of what we do as a community is we each commit to giving a minimum of 10% of our income, and that includes investments and housing and everything else, to a local church and or social justice groups. And most of us are able to give more than that. But then we have a 1% that we give as a group. And you would find these discussions very interesting when we get together every year. How are we going to spend that 1%, which is communal money among 35 to 40 people? Let me tell you what the criteria are. Projects with a limited base of support, in other words, no access or limited access to church and foundation grants or charitable funds. Projects which address a strategic issue in line with our SISBRO's priorities. Projects for which this amount of money at this time will make a real difference. The involvement of different SISBROs in some aspect of the project, and global impact. And so we start with all kinds of different ideas, and then we hone how we're going to spend our money. And because most of us are middle class and educated, 1% adds up to a lot. This last year, in August, we gave away $35,000. That was because we had another special fund that we have, the SISBRO Social Justice Fund as well. But I have a list just since 2001 of all of the groups that we've given to. And again, this isn't bragging. This is just showing a possible lifestyle if you have the right kind of friends who have some of the same values and want the same kind of things to happen in terms of changing the world. But since 2001, we've given locally $57,000, nationally $35,000, and internationally $72,000, so like $164,000, which means that for our little group, we feel like we've really had some impact in places that we thought were important. We were supporting the Sandinistas in Nicaragua before most people even knew that there was a situation there. So I share that with you just to say it's really exciting what a group of people can do when they bond together, when they share common goals and are able to work out economic policies however it works for them.